Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps 41, Robert Venditti writing, and Brandon Peterson on the art. You two read this. And every so often I'm tempted to go back and try and catch up because there's various interesting things at various times, but now it's like 40 issues, so
it's kind of been worth it.
Yeah, since the controller thing started again, it's going to be worth revisiting after Venditti's gone, because Venditti's been super up and down, but when he's up, it's really landing, isn't it? It's almost John's level, and I feel that Venditti kind of used that as a jumping off point, but did his own thing as well. He took the risks, which is kind of admirable, even though a lot of his Hal I don't enjoy.
Early in the run and in the New 52 stuff, I'm not a fan of his Hal at all. But the Hal that we get in this arc is fantastic.
That's what I meant about the jumping off point. This is the Hal that I'm used to. This is the Hal that, told Sinestro to F off.
This is Hal making giant planes and missiles to crash into Zod.
Not just one, two. He created a fleet to take out Zod. And the fact that we've seen Zod take out Superman, right? On more than one occasion. And Hal's not going to let that deter him. He's going to keep going. And it shows, is it brave or is it reckless? It's both.
It's stupid, but it doesn't stop him.
No. So
it's a fantastic issue. This is obviously the wrapping up of this arc on Zod's planet. So you have, of course, all the Green Lanterns have arrived to come and rescue Kyle as we got to the last issue, and Zod is just going, "Come on, then, bring it." So Hal does.
I'm a military strategist. You're just merely a pilot, and then that's when he hits him with two planes. They have this knockout, drag out fight, and Hal's hitting him with what he can.
The back and forth banter is fantastic. Yeah. There's a point where Hal's like, that's the thing with all you army dudes. The fight's always forward, but they taught us something in the Air Force. Should I tell you? And Zod's like, go on then. I'll etch it into your tombstone with the laser vision. And it's like, aerial fights are 360, and then just smacks him with a giant plane from behind, and it's such a fist pumping moment.
Oh man! And then he gets in the following page, right? Yeah. He arrests him, full almost Green Lantern Miranda, where he tells, by the laws of the Green Lantern Corps, you're under arrest. But what gets me is Guy's looking up. He's got Kyle, who's still comatose, and he goes, "Damn, do I hate to love that guy." Because it's Hal doing what he does. Hal shouldn't be a leader. Yes, he's charismatic and he can lead a squadron, but he doesn't need to be the one making big decisions.
He inspires them, but he's not the one to make the decisions. And
exactly,
and that's the thing. Guys like, damn it, why does Hal always get to do the cool stuff?
Yeah. Whereas guys I do that stuff too, but it always ends up wrong.
yeah.
I inspire them to don't do what Guy did. That's why he gets into the fight with Arkillo and plucks his eye. You don't do that.
But then essentially the Guardians show up and go, hey, you've got to release him. We can't charge him for this because he hasn't done anything right now. You've just kind of made the assumption. And he kidnapped the Lanterns, but you provoked him. You went there and attacked.
But here's the thing. How would this work out in Star Trek with the Prime Directive? Because Zod comes in and enslaves this primitive race. That's got to be against one of the Guardians' laws.
Well, that's the thing, but he's not harming them. So it's like they worship him. He's not doing anything evil to them, so I don't think they care. Yeah, essentially, they get back and Hal and John are having a chat, and they're like, hey, these Guardians are better than the last set, because this is kind of the opposite of what they used to do. They're doing this properly, so we should probably give them a chance to do it properly, because otherwise, if we just do our own thing, they're going to go, yeah, well, we'll just go back to what we're doing before, because why not?
Yeah, but then the seeds, Venditti seeds, but this is what happens when you leave Zod alone. Under technicality, he did nothing wrong, but, it's you can't arrest him for what he might do.
Yeah, and we do cut back to Zod, and he let them go because he actually downloaded all the information from the ring, and he got the population, the military stuff, all the weapons capabilities of every planet that the Guardians have on their database. So he's planning something big.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's probably not happening this run now. I don't think. If it is, it'll be the very final 3-part arc.
But it's always important. Grant Morrison always said he liked to seed things so other writers could come in. So like Professor Pig, he really only did that one story with Professor Pig, and then he's let others come in and do other stuff with him. Yeah. So I wouldn't mind someone picking up, and it doesn't even have to be Green Lantern. You know, it could be.
This could be picked up in a Superman Action Comics stuff.
Justice League Odyssey. You know,
the
spacefaring stuff. I just like how he's fleshed. He really has done a good job at fleshing out the cosmic side of, beyond just the Green Lanterns. We've gotten the controllers, and I feel definitely that's where this is going because we have the Dark Stars.
It says Dark Stars is next. We do end on the final page is Hal basically going, sometimes this would be a lot easier if we just took out some of these threats permanently instead of just chucking them in a cell. And that's kind of and John saying, I've been there before. That's not police work though. That's war. And Hal doesn't respond to that. He just kind of flies off.
Well, I mean, after all the stuff that him and Kyle went through, you know, he John had to mitigate. But then again, each of the Lanterns feels like they have their own role to play, and that I haven't felt like that in a while, where they're all very well characterized, and it makes sense as to how John would feel versus. Hal. So it's really good. I hate that you have me reading it again.
I know, so. and I can see Pete is there going, maybe.
Yeah, it's good.
This is a fantastic issue. It really was.
The only time I haven't really enjoyed it was when they were doing the New God stuff. Just I feel like Venditti has a thing for the New Gods, but I don't like his take on them. So like the Orion stuff.
Okay, it's not the best.
Yeah. It had great moments, like him talking with his dad.
The worst part of the book is outright the opening, where it's back and forth issue of Hal and the stuff, and then an issue without him, and you're doing the other stuff. Those Hal issues at the start are by far the worst stuff in the of the run. But once you get past that, it's been pretty solid. Like the New God stuff is a bit weaker than some of the other bits. That's fair, but it's not. It's never as bad as the other stuff. It's not unreadable bad. But it's worth checking out.